Alright, so yo, and welcome back to talesofark. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Mabinogi Stellar Reunion. So this is part 2 of the Astrology quest. And I believe the first part is Battle Astrology, and the second part is Fate Astrology, which is the life skill part. From what it looks like. You hear anything, that's my dogs in the background. Let me close the door. All right, so we back. I should oh, it's already talking. All right. Hello, Urzulef. I've been waiting for you to pop in. What are you up to these days? Anything fun? Have you met anyone interesting? Was there some reason you called? Oh, hee hee. Leave it to me to bombard you with the questions the moment you walk through the door. I just can't help myself when I know how colorful of a life you lead. I don't know. Colorful is a strong word. I have seen so much stuff at this point, so much trash. I'm even questioning humanity and gods. But that's the thing. We can get to it later when we start. I believe the next part, I thought it was the G19, but it's not. It's actually Sega, so. Oh yeah. I asked you to visit because there's something I could use your help with. Will you hear me out? Listen to her story. After our pilgrimage was over and we parted ways with you, I decided I'd walk with Neal on the long road back home. There's nothing saying I had to. I could have made it easier on myself or even just spent most of the trip in the Stellar Citadel. But after everything we experienced, I want to know more about the world and experience things for myself. Oh, also, the story, I mentioned last time how the story is like all cozy-ish. It's like, it wasn't that much of a big overall thing, you know? Just two kids getting out in the world, in the more open world. They're like frogs in the well, and they get out of the well. I want to say it reminded me of those people, I forgot what they're called, who live traditional lives, but then during their age of coming, they go out into the big open world, and then they decide if they want to keep their traditional lives or go back to this big other lifestyle, you know? I forgot what they're called. Let me look it up. Traditional. Old way living people. Amish. Yeah, that's what they're called. Simple living. That's kind of what it reminds me of. On our travel, I met this girl. I found her alone, looking up at the night sky, making an earnest wish to the star fairy. I wasn't surprised she couldn't see me, but she didn't seem like she could see Neal either. So she might have been blind. Still, I wonder if she felt our presence somehow. As we listened, we heard her wishing for a friend. She longed to have someone in her life who would always be by her side. It really struck a chord with me, you know? She didn't seem like someone who even has a brother or sister she can rely on. So I really want to grant her wish. I'm not really sure what's the best way to go about it though. Do you think you can help me find a friend for that girl? Why couldn't you just be her friend? You might think that wanting to help someone just because their situation reminds me so much of my own is pretty their bare motivation, and you wouldn't be wrong. But I don't want to just leave her hanging without even trying. Maybe when I saw her clinging to the tiniest ray of hope, believing in the possibility of something she never experienced, I thought, if her wish can come true, maybe my own chance are better than I think. Agreed to help. Alright, thank you. I was worried I might be asking too much of you, but now I'm glad I reached out anyway. So my first thought was I could put my astrology know-how to use to create a friend who could always be by her side, but the thing I create here starts to disappear once they take out the Stellar Citadel. To keep the form of something I make here stable outside the Citadel, it has to stay close to me, which isn't really an option here. The other possibility is to create it from my local material, physical stuff taken from Aaron. That's why I like to lean on your expertise as a well-traveled gatherer. Right now, I got Neal busy hunting down things I can use. But if you can pinch in too, I think I'll be able to get everything I need much more quickly. But I'm not asking you just to help me totally free. You know how Neal taught you how to use astrology to fight? I also got my own astrology speciality I think you might find rewarding to learn. What I can do is just as nifty as Neal fancy scythe twirling, though maybe a bit less flashy. I am excited. With Neal doing what I asked right now, he should have a rod in hand, using constellation casting to fish for star reflection. I'll give you an enchanted letter that should take you to where he is right now, probably where Maka is. All you have to do is read it to activate the spell, and you don't know how to read, right? Hopefully when you come back, you have a bag full of great materials. Press complete to finish the quest to receive Delaney's letter. Alright. Fledgling Fate something. Oh, it's fishing. Constellation rod. Constellation bait. A special bait tin imbued with celestial energy. Astrologer uses this bait to attract traces of stellar energy from the star's reflection on the surface of a body of water. To fish, you must have both bait and fishing rod equipped. So it's just fishing, but with special astrology stuff. When you break the seal and unfold the letter, you're surprised to see it blink. The letters begins to appear on it before your eyes as if it penned by unseen hand. It's not the first time you've seen this, but it's as fascinating as before. Dear Ursula, if you're reading this, you must have agreed to help Delaney gather materials. Thanks, but just so you know, you don't always need to do everything that Delaney asks. I mean, I know I'm not one to talk, I can never say no to her, but that's me, not you. Anyways, I know it would take a good while longer if I was doing this alone, so I appreciate your willingness to help. You remember how these letters work, right? Just think of him and then you teleport to him? Hasn't been that long since we gave you one, but just in case, I'll give you a brief explanation. Just picture me in your mind as you read the letter, and you transport to where I am. Come see me when you're ready, Neal. As if you could forget the letter and the journey is set in motion. Are you ready to read the letter and be transported to Neal once again? Go see him. Suddenly, you're surrounded by light and you feel like you're floating in a bit, like sensation of using the wing of goddess. Oh my god, everyone's here. Everyone, their cool ass scythe. His fluffy white hair perch above his oh, I already read that. Oh, there you are. I noticed you used the letter, so I figured you'd be here soon. I'm glad Delaney remembered to give it to you. What are you doing? Fishing for star reflection. Delaney said she needed some to make a friend. Astrologer skill all needs a bit of energy from the stars to work. Some skill need more than others. Delaney's specialty is stellar handicraft, which might just need the most of it. It's a bit of a pain anyways. I was using constellation casting to fish for star reflection, since we can extract the energy she needs from it. Reflection of the stars. Stars are always looking after us, of course, but we can't usually reach their energy from all the way down here. But at night, the stars touch the water and leave behind reflection, which carries trace of the energy we need. When the time in Aaron is between 6 to 6 AM, the reflections are the brightest, and you can use constellation casting to fish them up. They're very helpful if you want to use astrology skills, as I said. How do you do that? Oh well, you know how to fish, don't you? At this core, constellation casting isn't too different, though you need a special type of rod and bait. Once you hook a reflection though, you need to put in a bit of effort to get a good result. God damn it. What the hell is this? The more stars you can match with the constellation that appears, the more energy you be able to capture. Larkarta. Make sure your line is positioned of every star in the node. Is it like a matching game? You see bonus fragment, but you still be able to skim some stellar energy from reflection if you only match the line up one match, so don't sweat it too much. Big catch will come with enough practice. Delaney gave you the equipment you need when she's explaining constellation casting, didn't she? Why not give it a try? If you're curious, just let me know when you're ready to gather more material. Equip the constellation, blah blah blah, and cast. Okay. That's a life skill. Except well over catering. And why is there so many of you guys here? I wonder how this works. Do I know to play a mini game from the what they just showed me. Would I have to click anything when it pops up, or does it auto? Also, does this count as fishing? Can I put a fishing title? I guess I'll just wait. Bro, how long is this? Is it working? Like, what did I do? He said it was like fishing, so I assume the thing will pop up when it's ready, right? I don't have to click anything until it does something. Wait, why did it say talk to Neal? Alright, just let me finish this one then. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, so it's like the matching, okay. I think this is good. Okay. All right, I think I got it. So you're just overlaying it. Have you tried constellation casting? It may take some getting used to, but I think it's just as fun as regular fishing in its own way. It's a great way to pass the time the time at the lake and the ocean. And I found that if I do a little here and there, I never short on star reflection when I need them for my astrology. You can even make tools you need for the constellation casting with star reflection. Delaney could teach you all about it. She's much better at that sort of thing than I am. What material were you looking for again? Alright, yeah, I got a bit carried away about fishing. I've got to tell you what you're actually looking for. Let's go somewhere else, though. I'm not having much luck in Port Cobb today. Like, maybe Tier Canal? Yeah, I think it'll be better. Are you ready? I feel like it's gonna be full, man. Okay, if you're ready, let's go. Neal casually holds out his hand, and when you take it, you feel a floating sensation, just like when you used the letter. Maybe over here I'll find better star reflection. You just learned about constellation casting, so I'll take care of that for now. Maybe you can handle the other materials. What do we need? Have you ever sheared a sheep before? We need 5 tuft of wool. Could you gather them? I'll lend you the tool you need. There's a herd of sheep near here, so you won't even have to go far. I'll just be here fishing, so let me know when you get 5 tuft of wool. Okay. Alright, have a gathering knife? Why do I need another one? Feel like I won't be fighting, so I might as well put this away. Oh my god, the freeze. That's been happening a lot. Is that normal for you guys? Do you freeze whenever you switch to Bard? What? Why aren't you picking it up? What? I guess something invisible there? I don't know. Got 2. I need 3 more. Yeah, I can't pick that up. I don't know why. It's just like something here. Oh, okay, I got my 5. Let's see. Yes, that's 5 tuft of wool. Perfect. I don't know exactly what Delaney's working on, but she said she needed something soft and fluffy. What's fluffier than wool? Nothing that I know of anyway. Did you catch any star reflection? Well, You don't beat around the bush, do you? So actually I haven't gotten the type Delaney needs yet. I think I need to try another fishing spot, and while we're there, we can grab the rest of the materials too. Another fishing spot? The lake in Neal is good for fishing, isn't it? And you can use constellation casting anywhere you can fish, so I thought I'll try. Maybe I'll have better luck. Anyways, that's the plan. We'll go to Neal, I'll fish the star reflection, and you can gather 2 berries. You know how to gather berries, right? All you need to do is hit tree, and occasionally they'll fall right out. Okay, let's go to Neal. Okay. Sand, you take, you float, you fly, teleport. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it crashed. What? The game was like, no, it crashed. Oh, I guess I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. After the sudden crash when he was teleporting us, I guess his magic was just too strong. But I got the 2 berries off screen. As usual, my luck is terrible. And a berry dropped. But I couldn't pick it up. Just like the wool. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong. Whatever. Oh, so you're already here, are you? I'm not... Would you mind waiting a little longer? I feel like I can at least get 1 or 2 more. I will wait. Thank you. I promise I won't keep you waiting too long. I'm on the cusp of another catch. I can feel it. Be like fishing a while ago. You can't feel reflection, but he still doesn't seem to have gotten what he needs. Oh, I can't believe this. I guess it's not my day. I never have this much trouble. I'm sorry I made you wait, and I'm afraid I don't have all that much to show for it. Kind of embarrassing. This isn't really meant to make up for it. Exactly, but there's someone I'd like you to meet. Neal takes a small star-shaped rock out of his bag. You got a rock friend? This is my pet rock. Oh my god. Realtor 3. What happened to Realtor 1 and 2? He's been with me for how many years, has it? Now, I'm not sure, but it's been a long time. Realtor 3? I guess you don't see a pet rock as often as a dog or cat, do you? It may be a bit odd, but he's always by my side, and I know I can rely on him. When Delaney said she wanted to make a friend for that girl, I thought of him right away. After all, I needed the same thing when I was younger. Someone who would support me unconditionally. Someone who never think I was strange. And I wasn't allowed to have a living pet. I didn't get it at the time, but now I think it's for the best. After all, with Realtor 3, I don't have to worry about looking at him and seeing all his possibilities, good and bad. Oh, well, now that you explain it like that, I can understand. I never thought I'd start relying on the rock, but I just find it reassuring, knowing that he's always with me. Here, you can pet him and then maybe you get it. He likes being pet. In the direction of the grain, if you do it right. He'll happily listen to all your worries. What grain? So if you just look carefully, I mean this direction, you see? Pet him that way, it looks like he likes it, can't you tell? When I'm worried about something, I know I can find somewhere quiet and tell him all about my problems and he'll listen. He spends a long time telling you about Realtor 3. I'm curious what happened to Realtor 1 and 2. Oh no, I'm sorry, I've been wasting time talking. We still have materials to gather. What else do we need? Let's see, the last thing on the list is 5 bundles of flour. Well, I guess we better go to mmorpg then. You remember when we stopped there on our pilgrimage, right? I saw a field of flowers there last time. Should be more than enough for us to gather a few without disturbing anything. Best way to gather flour is with a weeding hoe. Here, I'll give you one. When we get to mmorpg, please gather 5 bundles of flour. There we go. Follow Neal. Yes, and we teleport. I feel like it's gonna be a while with so many people here. Of course I can't pick it up. Why? Why is this a thing? I don't understand. What is this? What is this stupid bullshit? What's wrong with this game? Can't picking up shit. It's making me mad. I just have to waste more time gathering. Oh wait, since I crashed, does mean I don't have it set. I swear to God, if the flower pops up here and I cannot pick it up, I'm gonna be so mad. That's 5, right? Yeah. That was quick. You didn't have too much trouble with the bugs or pollen, did you? Delana had me gather flowers for her a few times, huh? I finally caught most of what I need, just one more to go. Never fails that when I'm trying to catch one specific type of star reflection, I always seem to catch every single other type first. I will wait. Thanks, I just need that last one, so it shouldn't take too long, I hope. After some time has passed, Neal stands up, satisfied with his catch. Oh. Phew, finally. Maybe Imemaka is a lucky place for me. Remember the big fish I caught here? Actually, this spot makes me feel a bit nostalgic too. This place where Realtor 1 and I parted was a field of flowers that look a lot like this one. Realtor 1. That was my first pet rock. He was a lot less sophisticated than Realtor 3, but he was a reliable friend with a smooth back that felt good to pet. What happened? I actually never talked about this before, but I think I could tell you. It was a bad day for me. Everything was too much. First, the village kid teasing me about seeing ghosts, then Delaney following me around with the saddest expression. I couldn't deal with it, so I just left. I picked up a direction in the forest and started walking. I barely noticed my surroundings. My head was full of too many questions. Why did the other kids seem to have it much easier? And why couldn't Delaney leave me alone? Things like that. The next thing I remember, I was in clearing. Old raindrop brought me back to my sense, and in a few seconds, it was raining so hard that I could barely see in front of me, much less find my way home. I took shelter under a large tree, only to find that I wasn't alone. It was a toad, the tiniest toad I ever seen. I think it must have just emerged from the water. It was so small the puddle that formed under the tree threatened to sweep it away. I remember watching its little leg kicking as it struggled to swim. It looked so desperate to get to dry land. And the only thing I had with me was Realtor 1. Oh my god, did Realtor 1 sacrifice himself to save that frog? Put in more work than Callow did in G16, that's for sure. Dude took an arrow to the knee and went back to, like, what is it, 2010, 2013 Skyrim adventure, and then he gave up on life. He was like, nah, I'm done, I'm dead. Bro, that Callow moment was just so priceless after everything I've been saying about this guy. So I wasn't even really thinking about when I wedged him in the mud next to the tree, making a platform out of the reach of the puddle. The toad hopped it right up, and we sheltered there out through the rain together. Watching it, knowing I had helped it get to safety, it helped ease my trouble. But the toad was still resting when I got up to go back to the village. I thought I'd come back for Realtor 1 later, but I could never find the clearing again. That was the last time I saw him. Maybe he knew that he fulfilled his purpose. Maybe he was ready to move on. What a G. I'm sorry, am I being too maudlin? I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Well, we got everything we need, so we should go back to Stellar Citadel. Delaney probably worn a hole in the floor with all her impatient pacing by this point. Anyways, I'll go ahead. Come to Stellar Citadel whenever you're ready. He'll turn away from you and leave awkwardly. When you're ready, use Stellar Citadel skill to follow him. Wow. Who knew Realtor 1 would be such a MVP? Save that frog's life. But with that, I'll call it a video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Maybe we'll learn about Realtor 2.